Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading, not zodiac sign specific for this one. It might be your story today, it might not be. Let's just say a quick blessing and we'll find out, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, I'm going to start with this traditional Rider-Waite deck. I got the Sun and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is going to be a good, and I got the Moon under that. What? Hold on. Let me shuffle now. I had a big smile on my face when I started this reading. There's some kind of shifting of energies here. How do I want to do this? I don't like reversals in my cards, but I get really turned around sometimes. There we go. That's what I want to do. I don't like to start with reversals, I should say. I do read reversals. Let's see. Yep. Ace of Swords. Ooh. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. I feel like this, and we are right at the new moon, kiddos. I always get a lot of divine counterpart energy with the new moon that comes into all of the readings. New moons and full moons just seem to be full of divine counterpart energy. I've already got the Emperor out here. That's divine masculine energy. I've got the Sun. That's representative of Yang energy, divine masculine energy. I've got the Moon. That's Yin, divine feminine energy. I feel like there's this energy of healing. There's an energy of happiness. There's an energy of communication with this 8 of Wands and with this Ace of Swords. And this is someone who's bracing themselves for conflict. And I don't know why that would be, but you know I'm going to dig into that in a minute. I have the Judgment card out here on the bottom of the deck. This is someone who has seen the truth in a situation. They have seen, for me, Judgment energy is like resurrection energy. I don't know, we are in a Mercury retrograde and retrogrades, and I think we are for another like 10 days or something like that. Check my math if you are so inclined. But this Judgment energy is about seeing the light, seeing the truth, making decisions. It's an awakening energy, kind of like the alarm clock going off. Yes, indeedy. It's time to make some communicative efforts here for whoever embodies this Emperor energy. All right, I'm gonna just a couple more out with this deck. I've got the King of Wands here. This is somebody who is really trying hard to be brave about whatever it is they want to say here. This is someone who feels like the timing is right now to talk about something with someone else. This Ace of Swords can be a message. It's usually a digital message these days. It's fast moving energy. It's someone who tells the truth, and whatever this message is, it cuts through a lot of distortion. I got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I got the Hanged Man in the reverse. This is somebody who can't wait any longer to tell someone something. I have the Justice in the reverse, and this I was seeing this a minute ago before I started this reading. I saw this Judgment card and I saw the 8 of Cups. This Emperor is Aries energy. It's divine masculine energy, like we were saying. This is someone who is wizened. This is someone who's learned a lot in their lives. They have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They have a lot of people to whom they have been responsible for. This person has, I feel, and I've got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I got a lot of masculine, and the King of Pentacles under that. I have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Emperor. We're just missing the King of Cups, and this is the 8 of Cups that I was saying I saw earlier before I started this reading. Whoever you are, or whoever, this could be you, or this could be someone that you have on your mind, or someone that you deal with in your life. This person has had a lot that they are responsible for, a lot of people that they're responsible for, and I feel like this is somebody who has learned a lot in all of the relationships they've had in their lives. They've learned a lot throughout the course of their lives, whether they're older, whether they're younger, I don't know. But this is someone who is very wizened, someone who's very mature. This King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is someone who feels like they need to reach out and say something to somebody. And I don't know who that is going to be. I'm going to dig in deeper there. Some of these folks have had to make some difficult decisions in the past, and they haven't told anybody this. They haven't told they haven't told somebody yet. The Justice in the reverse can be the energy of divorce. It can be the energy of legal issues, courtroom dramas. The Moon, it speaks to, again, that yin energy, but it also is subconscious feelings. Our subconscious is responsible for, what is it, like 85% of what we do in a day, right? But it can be about things that have bubbled up to the surface for this person. It can also be about secrets, things that we keep from other people, things that we keep buried within ourselves because we're afraid of what someone else would say if they knew that about us. Everybody's got that stuff, right? I feel like I'm reading for somebody here who has recently walked away from a commitment and they haven't told very many people about this. And I feel like they want to send a message to someone here. And they've decided this is the right time to reach out to someone here and let them know. This Emperor feels very solitary to me right now. I'm going to grab this after tarot. Yep, there's the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yep, and there's the 3 of Swords on the bottom of that, under that. And the 3 of Swords is about a breakup. It's an energy of an ending. And it feels like this person's already gone through that ending and the swords have already fallen out. This is the after tarot. And so it's a little bit different than a traditional Rider-Waite deck. That 3 of Swords is the energy of a painful ending. But at this point, this person's they've already gone through this ending. They've already gone through some kind of a divorce, or they've already filed paperwork or something like that. And with this Wheel of Fortune energy, oh snap, there's the 4 of Wands under that. Yep, and the Page of Wands under this. And there's the Emperor again, and the Empress. What? And the Justice card again. And the 10 of Swords. All right, so this person's gone through an ending and it was significant and it was painful and it was ugly and it was awful. And it took them a long time to get to this point. It took them a long time to get to the place where they felt confident enough in themselves to start living their lives for themselves. And they didn't tell very many people that they were going through this. They kept it a secret because they didn't want, I get the impression they didn't want to be seen as a failure, but they also didn't want to deal with the drama of everybody knowing their business. And I understand that because whoever this Emperor is, they're well known in their community or something, or they are, oh boy, their friends and family hold them to a high standard. For some reason, I get the impression that this Emperor is very well liked, very well loved. They're very attractive, like physically attractive. And a lot of people put a lot of pressure on them to look a certain way, be a certain way, do certain things. And eventually something crumbled here. Something fell apart. And they didn't want to tell their friends, their family, their community that they were going through this ending. This may have been something that happened last fall, or this could have been something that happened early springtime of this year as well. This Emperor has had to face a lot of issues within themselves, a lot of self-doubt, but also a lot of they had to really look at how they had been letting everyone else's wants and desires for them and their lives to take precedence over who they truly were deep down. This is something that has been happening to this person since they were high school aged, teenager aged. This person may have had to help raise younger siblings, or they may have had, I'm hearing military. I just feel like this person, a lot was asked of them. And they kind of let other people's desires for them design their entire lives. Now, this person's gone through an ending, and it was ugly and it was horrible when it happened. This person may have lost a lot of money in this. And they didn't want anybody to know that this had happened. Oh boy. Whoever this emperor is, they may have had a lot of third-party situations in their previous relationship, because there's something about them. I gather they're very attractive or something, or they attract a lot of attention. And they really struggled within themselves to stabilize that in themselves, to manage that. That may have contributed to this ending, and that may be why it was so bitter and so awful. Okay. Yeah, there's the tower on top of the moon. I was saying, what was this moon about? That they didn't want anybody to know that this had happened. There's some kind of an embarrassment for this person at having a failed relationship or something. And again, this person may have been taken down a financial peg or two because of this. There's a crumbling of a foundation that's happened here for someone. This tower is that scorpionic energy. Like I said, this may have happened last fall, or this may have happened this springtime where this fallout happened. And the tower, again, shock and awe moment, right? But it's about course redirection. This emperor had to be honest with themselves about themselves and their lives and who they were and what this was going to look like in the future. Oh boy. And I've got the moon under that. Classic. I love, and the judgment card under that. I love reading tarot cards for you guys. You guys never cease to amaze me. And quite honestly, I always say this, if you can give me this many repeated energies from wherever you are in the world, and it can come out across my table like this, you are capable of moving mountains in your lives. They kept this ending a secret, but it's all starting to come out now. This person waited. Okay. Oh, I love this emperor, whoever this emperor is. I know this person is not perfect. I get that. I see that. I see that this person is very human. And I see the way that this has stacked up for this person. This person, a lot of responsibility on their shoulders from a very young age. I see that this person, there was some kind of greatness thrust upon them at a young age, whether it was sports or military or just like this push to be the best. Like, golly, I'm seeing the movie The Breakfast Club. Do you guys remember that old 80s movie? Gosh, what was that Emilio Estevez character? That guy who was just expected to be like the best of the best. That guy here in this, like that kind of characterization where this person had to take care of their family, or they had to maybe even support their family for a time when they were young. This person had a lot of heaviness on their shoulders. And then I feel like maybe their family almost picked their significant other for them because this person seemed to fit the image that they wanted to be seen for their child here. And this emperor grew into that, just like any emperor does. The emperor doesn't get to pick to be the emperor. They don't get that choice. The king doesn't get to choose to be the king. At least they didn't used to be. I guess nowadays it's different. But this person had this thrust upon them, and they lived their life for other people for a long time, and it has crumbled and it has fallen apart in a pretty big and ugly way. This person waited to send this message to another person until they were truly single. Now, this other person, and I like that about this person. I really do. And like I said, this emperor may have had third-party situations in their lives. I saw the Three of Cups a few minutes ago, and I stuck it back in the deck. But there's an energy of waiting here with this Hanged Man here. There's an energy of waiting with the Seven of Pentacles until the time is right to release this information. Now, this Emperor, whoever you are, and I've got the Hanged Man out there twice as well. There is, and it's happening really quickly, a new beginning. I've got all these different decks going on here. Yeah, that's true. This Emperor is about to start a new relationship with this Empress. And this is exactly what I would want for you, because the Emperor and the Empress go together, and you're supposed to go together. And whoever this Emperor was with before, it wasn't authentic to them. I'm not saying this person was a bad person, certainly not. I'm not even saying this person was a bad person for this Emperor, but something about it wasn't aligned with them authentically. And this Emperor, now that they've gone through this major tower moment, now that they've gone through this course redirection of chaos and destruction, and everything's fallen apart with the 10, I just saw 1717 on the counter. Everything has fallen apart for this person, and they're left just like holding the bag here, financially holding the bag. They've lost a lot. You got the Ten of Swords, you got the Ten of Wands. Tens are cycles of completion, let's be real. And you got the Wheel of Fortune, that's the number 10 as well. Things are starting to change, and this person, I mean within the next month, this person is going to come into contact with this Empress energy. The Empress is Virgo energy, it's divine feminine energy. You got divine feminine, you got divine masculine, divine feminine under here with this Moon card, and you got the Four of Wands. That's that twin flame 1111 awakening card, right? Right. I feel like this is happening within the next month, possibly in the next week for some of you. And this Emperor, bless your heart, whoever you are, you have waited a long time to meet this Empress, to contact this Empress, to communicate with this Empress. I don't know if you know who they are or not. I'm going to dig into that in a minute. But this is you making decisions for yourself. If you are this Emperor, there's the Six of Cups. Boy, howdy. That is, oh, snap. Okay, more about that in a second. This Six of Cups is soulmate energy. This is someone that you will know immediately when you meet them. Okay, there's not going to be any confusion here. Something about this person... this Empress has been through just as much as this Emperor has been, and they are also very wise and very mature, also with a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. This is someone who has lived many lifetimes in their little brief lifetime, however long it's been. And this Emperor may have actually met this Empress at some point, because I gather that this Emperor, in the relationship that they were previously in, went through a few cycles of separation and coming back together and separation and coming back together here, as a lot of relationships do, because the Ten of Swords can be an on again, off again relationship for me as a reader. Okay, it's kind of like, you know, 9 times wasn't bad enough. Let's give it one more try, and then it falls apart again. You know, and so they may have met this Empress at some point when they were briefly separated or something, but I don't know. I don't know. Some of you haven't met this Empress yet. Let me just. And I got the Ace of Wands again. This is happening quickly. What month? We're in Gemini right now. So what comes after Gemini? Is it Cancer? And then Leo, right? I check my math on, I'm not an astrologer and I'm real bad at remembering stuff. So I really do feel like this is happening quickly. I'm going to, let me just grab this other deck over here because I already started using it, so I might as well. I've got the King of Wands again. For some of you, you may meet this person in your workplace environment or their workplace environment. And when you meet them, there's going to be a lot of attraction to this person. Tell me. Okay, some of you who have, I don't know if you're this divine masculine or this divine feminine watching this. We're basically split down the middle on this channel as far as male viewers and female viewers. It's like 50-50. And it doesn't matter about your gender, whether you align with a masculine or a feminine energy, especially when we're talking about divine counterparts. But those of you who have met this Empress before, this would be someone you haven't talked to in a long time, and you haven't talked to them in a long time on purpose because you were waiting until you were in the right place to actually offer them what an Empress would deserve. Oh, see, I told you, I love whoever this Emperor is. You're the best. Like this person. And there's the Magician again. Just saw that guy a second ago. I don't know. I put it back in. This is someone who was waiting until they had all, there it is right there. This is somebody who was waiting till they had all of the right things in the right place at the right time. And it feels like that's happening. I understand your life is clearly not perfect over here, but this seems like the right time to communicate. Now, this is going to start off as a friendship before it's anything else, I think, with this Page of Cups. And this Emperor can embody any of the zodiac signs. I have them all out here. And I've got the Lovers. Good job. This Emperor, and there's the Seven of Pentacles, and there's the Six of Cups again. This Emperor may have had to buy a new home. Quite honestly, they may have had to physically relocate, and this Emperor's financial life is going to improve faster than they think. But they may have had to dig a little deep. They may have had to do, I don't know, restructure some things. With this Lover's energy, this is a relationship of significance. For sure. That's Gemini energy. For some of you, you may be bumping into this person sooner than in the next month. Like in the next week. And again, some of this may relate to your workplace, whether you are meeting them in the workplace of this Empress or in this Emperor. And there's the King of Cups. I was waiting on that guy to come out. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have all the kings out here. This Emperor, if you have met this Empress before, you haven't told them how you feel about them at all. In fact, you haven't talked to them on purpose, like I said. Now, and it's because of this big old mess. This is a mess of a reading. And I've got the Wheel of Fortune out here again. Some of these emperors are afraid, like they're just still dealing with this Okay, there it is. When they met this Empress, just meeting them is what sparked, there's the Emperor again. That's 3 times out for that guy. When they met this Empress, if this Emperor's, if you are in line with this Emperor who's already met this Empress, just meeting them is probably what caused this crumbling. I'm not saying that you had anything to do with one another, but there was something about that when you first met them, everything started to fall apart in your life, and it caused this kind of feeling, you know. Can't get away from it. Some of these emperors felt like this Empress had done spell work or something on them. Probably not. I feel like the Empress is probably busy. They seem like they have a lot going on. What did I say? Feels like they are doing a lot on their own. But it was that intoxicating of a connection. And I feel like they had to not cut off contact from this person entirely, even if you were just friends with this person. My stomach's grumbling now. Wow. Even if you were just friends, you had to cut ties with them completely, because it seemed to be an overwhelming relationship, even if it wasn't an actual relationship. But regardless, the crumbling still happened. And now this person wants to send a message to this Empress, and it's happening quickly. It will start as a friendship. It'll be a friendly message. This Emperor's waited a long time to do this. Now, those of you who haven't met this Divine Feminine, I believe this will be pretty fast moving energy for you. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of Cancerian Leo energy for divine counterpart unions in a lot of readings. But again, this could happen sooner. Yeah, or even into Libra season, I guess so. There's the Justice card out again. That's the 3rd time out there for that. But that's Leo right there with the Strength card. This person, there's something about this Empress and Emperor where they share some kind of physical quality about themselves. Something in their faces, something about, I don't know if it's their eyes, I don't know if it's their hair, I don't know. There's some kind of similarity between the two of you that it's like looking into a mirror. There it is. And I don't know that it's a physical similarity so much as it is their soul recognition. Okay. And there's the 2 of Wands. It's about being in the right place at the right time. And you've got that Wheel of Fortune out there a couple of times. There you may meet, and there's the Page of Cups. You may meet this person when you are out and about celebrating something. Summer is the season of the neighborhood barbecue, right? Again, some of you are running into this person at in a workplace. Or this Emperor may be trying to figure out how to run into this Empress in their workplace. And I believe that when they initially message this Empress, and the message is coming from this Emperor to this Empress, not the other way around, it's going to be a message of friendship and kindness first. Because I don't think that these two know each other farther than that at this point. Anything else you want to say about this? This is a big old mess. Yeah, there's the 4 of Wands again. This person is not legally divorced yet. They are still in the separation phase. And they want that seems to be important. There's the Moon card again. There is the Page of Swords, and there's the Ace of Swords, and there's the Empress again. This Emperor, if you know who this Empress is already, I feel like you've been doing some online stalking. Watching anything that this Empress posts on social media, or if they have any kind of, like, I don't know if they're in front of people or what, but there's an energy of, you know, Page of Swords, especially in the reverse, can be an energy of online stalking, but not in a negative way. I'm not calling you a stalker. But they have been doing this secretly for a very long time. Aw, man. Gosh, I want you guys to just get together and get this all worked out. I really do. I mean, if that's the best thing for you, then that's what I want you to do, because it seems like there's the Tower again. And this Tower happens again after this communication is made. I got the King of Swords and the King of Swords here. This King of Swords is all about communication. It's about telling the truth. And quite honestly, this Emperor is not entirely sure that this Empress is even interested in them. I bet they are. They probably are. But this is what's so scary for this Emperor is after this communication happens, then this mask is truly off, right? This mask is truly removed and the truth has come out. And that's very scary for this Emperor to admit the feelings that they have for this Empress in whatever way. That's why they're going to start out with this friendly message. But it's an honest message. And this is this Ace of Swords. This is fast moving energy, kids. Alrighty, I'm going to leave it at this because this is, I can't. This is too much, right? All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I wish you all the best of luck. If this is your reading, golly geez, I wish you the best of luck with it. It looks really good. This isn't one of those things that I'm like, holy smokes, I'm glad I'm not you today. No, this looks really good. This looks really happy, but I can see how hard it's been to get here. I can see what this Emperor has been through, and we didn't even get into what this Empress has been through. But I can see that you're both in the right place at the right time for this. I can see that this is coming from a place of honesty. I can feel it in my heart. That this is a place of honesty and kindness and love, and it's trepidation for sure. I got the Temperance card out here twice. That's Sagittarius energy, but this is something that's very balanced. This is, these two individuals are very aligned with their higher powers. These are people who have been through, like I said, a lot. There's a lot of third eye chakra energy on here, which is that intuitive chakra. That's that psychic development. These two feel each other already telepathically. And there is this energy of bringing heaven and earth together here, like balancing this out together. These two will bless each other's lives tremendously. This is very, very beautiful. This is a beautiful energy of the two of you coming together. So if this is your reading, I wish you the very best. I hope this is your reading. I don't always say that, but this one, I hope that it is. All right, I wish you all the very best. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah!